never been poor. Used to play Sims 4. Put a little wall around, niggas take the door off, trap 'em in a swimming pool.
Hey guys, it's Sierra the Simmer here, back with another video. If you're new to my channel, hey, welcome to the Lit Gang. Today I'll be doing an urban male hair CC haul. If you need more urban male hair for your male Sims, then keep watching. Here we have my male Sim Dimitri. I'm going to be going through all the male hairs that I have in my mods folder. To start off, we're going to do Brandy Sims. This is a fade cut by Brandy Sims. More like waves. Then we have this hair by Kai Gross with the headband. Have like this curly afro look. I will link the creator in the description box. Then we have this hair by Diverse King. It's like a high hair puff. Not sure what to call it. Then we have this tiger. It's called Tiger Twist by Ebonics. We have these dreads braided back by Brandy Sims. We have Waves 2 by Estrogens. We have some dreads, half blonde, half black by Ebonics. You can actually change the colors. So whatever you like, sis. Then we have longer dreads with a headband by Ebonics. You can change the color of these dreads as well. You can change the tips actually. And then the whole hair you can change as well. Then we have some little box braids with the front part down by Ebonics. Little rubber band tie in the back. Then we have another hair by Ebonics. They're dreads, half up, half down. Then we have a two-tone cut by Brandy Sims. Half blonde, half black. You cannot change the color of this. Then we have some longer dreads by Ebonics. You can change the color of the whole hair for this, and the tips as well. Then we have some very long locks pulled up to a bun with one piece in front by Ebonics. Then we have braided hair going back by Ebonics with a little ponytail in the back. Y'all see that ponytail? I see it. Okay. Then we also have the same dreads, just two-tone. One blonde, one black. You can change the color, obviously. I think these are the same ones right here. They're just longer. So we have some little braid twist, not sure what to call them, by Ebonics. Then we have some long braids with some little rubber bands at the bottom by Ebonics. We have some other types of braids. It looks like some type of beads or bands at the bottom by Ebonics. Then we have some dreads. The top pulled up into a ponytail and two pieces in the front by Ebonics. Then we have some different types of braids. These are actually my favorite by Ebonics, but it's in a bun in the back and the braid pattern is different. Next we have some type of twists with bands on it. They're the same as these, just shorter. And they're also by Ebonics. We have just regular braids. These are by Ebonics as well. Little short dreads by Ebonics. I'm not sure what this is called, but this hair is by Ebonics. It looks kind of like when your braids are taken out type of hair. So when they take their braids down, this is pretty much what the hair would look like. Next we have some similar braids that I've shown before, just pulled back with a rubber band, 2 strings in the front. A hair by Black Life Sims. So like a little fade with waves. Then we have a hair by Diverse Kings, more like a just wild hair. Then we have a hair by Ebonics, an older hair. Like a little fro look. Then we have a hair by, I believe, Melinda Carter or Melissa Sims. I will actually get the right creator in the description box. Then we have a hair by Melissa Sims. They're like dreads pulled into 2 buns. Then we have a hair by Melissa Sims, some twisties. A hair by Melinda Carter, just a basic, like faded up in the back look. Then we have a hair by Melissa Sims. These are like dreads with blonde tips moved up to the front. Then we have a hair by Melinda Carter. It's another like wild afro type look. Then we have another hair by Melinda Carter. A wild like mohawk type of situation. The next hair is by XX Black Sims. It's like a juice fade cut with like a 90s juice fade slick cut with spikes. And it's faded up in the back. Then we have some just wild dreads by Melissa Sims. Another hair by Melissa Sims. Like a wild little curly type of look. Then we have another hair by Melissa Sims with 2 cuts in the front. Faded and faded up in the back as well. Then we have a hair by Melissa Sims. Dreads sort of pulled up to the front. Faded a little in the back. Then we have another hair by Melissa Sims. Definitely an afro, a wild afro top. Faded in the front. Another hair by, I believe, either Melissa Sims or Melinda Carter. Faded up in the back. Tapered in the front. Lined up in the front, I mean. This hair is by XX Black Sims. It's a very wild top curly look. Sort of gives me like this 90s rapper look. Then we have some blonde tip dreads by, I believe, Melinda Carter or Melissa Sims. Then this hair is by Melissa Sims. It's like some little twisty dreads. Then this hair is by Melissa Sims, a wild curly look. Then this is by Melinda Carter, some like very 90s type of braids. Then we have a 2-tone hair by Melinda Carter. You cannot change the color, red, black. Just a basic lined up fade. Then we have this hair by Melissa Sims. Faded up in the back, lined up in the front, like a little top afro, just a little small one. Then we have this cut that you can change literally any color: orange, blonde, pink, blue, green, brown, black. And I will link the creator to this hair in the description box. This hair is by XX Black Sims. It has a little 90s juice slick cut. Just a little mini afro. Again, faded up in the back, lined up in the front. This hair is also by XX Black Sims. Slick cut, faded in the front. Let's see if it's lined up in the back a little bit. The next hair is also by XX Black Sims. some like very wild braids, little twisted braids. Then this is a curly wash and go look by XX Black Sims, just curly all over. Then we have another hair by XG. Not sure who the creator is for this, but I will link it in the description box. Another slit fade. You can never go wrong with the slit faded up and lined up in the front. You can change the color for this as well. Pretty much any color. Black, blue, everything. Then we have another hair by Melissa Sims. Faded up in the back. Kind of like laid down in the front. Then this is by, I want to say Diverse King. I will look the accurate creator for this hair. But it's like a very wild, dreaded hair twisted into a ponytail at the top. The next hair is sort of similar, but it's two-tone with a red band. The next hair is by Melissa Sims. Sort of a little wild, little afro top. The next hair is dreads pulled to the side. I like this hair, very unique pattern in the back, faded up in the back, lined up in the front. This hair is by Melissa Sims. Looks more like twisted up, faded in the back. This hair is by Melinda Carter. 3-strand braids, faded up in the back, and the top is put up into like a ponytail. This hair is by Melinda Carter. Hair faded up in the back, lined up in the front. This hair is by Melissa Sims. Twisted up braids. This is a basic faded up, lined up in the front. Some more dreads, very wild dreads by Melinda Carter with hair bands at the ends. It's like a sort of a spider type of dread look. Here's some more hairs by Melissa Sims. Twisties going to the front. Here's a faded look with a heart-shaped design in the front, faded up in the back. This hair is by Diverse King. Wild twisted up fro. This hair is by Melissa Sims. Wild, small, twisted dreads. This hair is by Melissa Sims. The same hair, a little bit longer with a band. Then we have a hair by XX Black Sims. It's like dreads pulled to the back. Then we have a hair by Melissa Sims. Thicker dreads pulled into a ponytail. Then we have some similar braids that I've shown before. Spider look. Got two-toned in the middle, bands at the bottom. A little wild, twisted look by Melissa Sims. A very large, dreaded bun by either Melissa Sims or Melinda Carter. I will link the creator. This hair is a faded wave look by Kiko Vanity. This is my favorite. One of my favorite wave hairs. But lined up in the front, waves. Then we have a similar hair, waves by Diverse King. Lined up in the front, faded up a little bit in the back. Then we have a hair by J6 Hundo with a very cool line up in the front. Got a little design. You can make this hair any color pretty much. Blonde, gray, green, orange, blue, purple, red, brown, green, just any type of color. This hair is by Melissa Sims. 2 little ponytail twisted dreads, faded up in the back. Melinda Carter, a wild afro. This is what I want to call Snoop Dogg braids by Melinda Carter. I think it's like 2 in the front, 4 in the back. Then we have some dreads braided to the back by XX Black Sims. Faded on the sides. Next, we have a hair by XX Black Sim. It's more of a Puerto Rican daddy type of hair. Very loose curl. Beach hair. This hair, I am not sure of the creator, but I will link it in the description box. It's a curly short fro with the line up in the front, tapered on the sides. Then we have a hair by Complex Sims with braids coming from the top all the way to the bottom. This hair is by Brandy Sims. It's a very wild afro look. XX Black Sims dreads going to the back. This is one of my favorites. Dreads braided up to the back. Another similar hairstyle, just longer. So I'm going to show you the difference. Shorter and longer in the back. The same dreaded braid back. Then we have a curly like ponytail situation by XX Black Sims. Put up. It's a little ponytail braided in the front. Then we have a bun dread by XX Black Sims. Hair, about I think 3 hairs hanging in the front. Then we have you can never go wrong with a faded, tapered, lined up look by XX Black Sims. Then we have some Jaden Smith inspired dreads by Graham Sims. Very unique. And these are Patreon only hairs by Ebonics. We have long cornrow braids. Then we have some braids and 2 ponytails, 2 strings in the front, 2 strand braids. Then we have the same 2 strand braids just in 1 bun instead of 2, or ponytail. Then we have some very long braids, box braid situation. Next we have some more 2 braids, but I believe these braids are just shorter. These braids are shorter. Then we have the same cornrow braid situation, just shorter. Then we have some more braids, but these are more medium in the middle type of length. Then we have some just got out of jail braids by Ebonics. Then we have a curly fro top. I am not sure of the creator, but I will link the correct creator in the description box. Next, we have a B fade by Estrogens. A basic faded look with a cut in the front, faded up in the back. Then we have another basic faded look. We have some very short dreads and 2 ponytails by Ebonics. Then the same style, just with the dreads hanging from the front. And that concludes my urban male hair CC haul. If you have any questions, or if you have suggestions on what you want to see next, please don't hesitate to leave a comment for me, sis. Thank you. Bye.